This evening, U.S. forces seizing a new oil tanker in the Caribbean. The images coming in, the Navy and Marines boarding the ship. It comes just days after the military operation, of course, taking Nicolas Maduro and his wife out of Venezuela. This new seizure of another tanker comes as President Trump tonight meets with the CEOs of American oil companies about Venezuela. The president today making the case that the American companies will fix it all, and then Venezuela, the U.S., and the American oil companies will, in his words, divvy up the money. Rachel Scott at the White House.
Tonight, just 6 days after Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro arrived in New York to face trial, President Trump convening top oil executives at the White House to talk about divvying up Venezuela's oil, hoping to strike a $100 billion deal to rebuild the industry in Venezuela.
We have to get them to invest, and then we have to get their money back as quickly as we can, and then we can divvy it all up between Venezuela, the United States, and them.
The president making this pledge to the CEOs.
And you'll have total safety, total security.
The president did not say whether American troops would provide that security.
We're going to work with the Venezuelan leaders and people, and we're going to have a very safe group, and they're going to also bring over some security with them. You know, these are not babies.
Some of the CEOs, like Exxon chief Darren Woods, not sounding ready to commit.
We've had our assets seized there twice, and so you can imagine to re-enter a third time would require some pretty significant changes.
It's been less than a week since President Trump declared he was running Venezuela. Now the president escalating his threats to take Greenland by force from our NATO ally Denmark.
I would like to make a deal, you know, the easy way, but if we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way.
Tonight, President Trump even questioning whether Greenland actually belongs to Denmark.
The fact that they had a boat land there 500 years ago doesn't mean that they own the land.
So today, the United States seizing its fifth oil tanker in the Caribbean. The president wants these oil executives to invest $100 billion towards rebuilding Venezuela, but many of the execs that we heard from in that room were not ready to get on board just yet, given just how unstable Venezuela is, David.
Rachel Scott back with us tonight. Thank you, Rachel.